Want to make 10K a month in passive income, helping other people going through a disaster through housing insurance? Now I'm here to help you discover the step-by-step guide how to tap into the biggest opportunity in the real estate market right now. Hi, welcome back. This is Dr. Chow B&B, and I have been in this space for about 8 years doing insurance housing. What is insurance housing? Basically, we are renting out housing for people who are going through a crisis, a hurricane, disaster, earthquake, the house got burned down, etc. Where are these families staying? They don't want to stay in hotels for months, right? They want a home with privacy, with backyard, with space. So that's why we are here to host them. And this is my favorite type of midterm rentals. They pay a lot, they stay for a long time, and most of the time they will extend because the construction, the restoration take a lot longer than expected. So with that, stay tuned. I will show you step by step today on how you can take advantage of this and make amazing passive income, 30, 40K a month, and live your life of freedom. Okay, now let's talk about who are the biggest players in the insurance housing industry. One of the biggest is Allstate. Allstate has been around forever. So they have a lot of connections, a lot of clients, and Allstate is definitely one of the biggest players in this space. Okay, next we have State Farm. State Farm got so many offices all over the nation, so make them number one, super accessible. And number two, it's got great customer service. Number three is that it is one of the most well-trusted insurance company out there. So State Farm is definitely a big player. Next, we have Nationwide. Okay, Nationwide, it's like the name is Nationwide. They own a company that provides solutions to these families who are going through a disaster as well. So Nationwide is definitely one of the biggest players that you need to hook up with as well. Okay, what is insurance housing looking for? Number one, comfort, safety, and convenience, okay? So how do you provide that comfort of a home from home sweet home, right? And also, how do you combine with that with the safety of the neighborhood, the area, and also the convenience as well, that you have everything set up so that way they feel like they're at home, they don't have to worry about a thing. You start thinking about how you can provide all these things to them, and then you have a winning insurance housing company. What size are these homes? You can definitely offer a wide variety of different kind of housing solutions, from apartments, townhouse to single family home. However, what I found personally for insurance housing is single family homes, about 3-bedroom to 5-bedroom is the sweet spot. Why? Because insurance families have homes that are similar to that, so they want a home similar to that, right? Because most families who are established, have kids, have dogs, they usually not staying in small apartments. So that's why you want to target about 3 to 5-bedroom single family homes in a nice A or B plus safe neighborhood. Also fenced-in backyard is also a plus when you're dealing with insurance housing. And that will be your niche that you want to target in. So keep those in mind when you are looking for the house you want to sublet. Insurance also have a budget. One of the key things when you ask for that budget is ask for the price range. What is the price range instead of just asking for what's your budget, right? Budget is a very limiting word. Ask for what is the price range per night that they are offering. So therefore you can ask them first what they are looking for, and therefore you can accommodate what they're looking for. Example, if they say price range will be $120 to $180 a night. Well, maybe you can target somewhere in the middle, 160, 170, right? It's very flexible. So that way, whoever gives the number first wins. Let them give you the numbers, let them give you what they want first. Ask as many questions as you can. And also, don't be afraid to charge them admin fee, cleaning fee, pet fee, all the kind of fee, because all this stuff you are providing additional value to them, right? By asking them, show that how much you care. It's a big differentiating factor. And the biggest thing is you provide the right experience for the family. So it's the listing you can do to help them go through a disaster as well. All right, step one in doing insurance housing is you gotta research the local areas. What is it that your local areas need, right? For example, if you're close to the beach, close to the ocean, maybe looking for like a hurricane, what are these families going through? If you're in California, maybe earthquake, fire. And if you're in like Texas, like hail, tornado, and making those connections and talking the customer language, and also find out what is it that the insurance want, what is it the family want, is a great step for knowing your avatar, which is your ideal client in your local areas. depending on what's going on in your local areas. All right, the next step, you gotta reach out, connect with them, right? Nobody knows you exist until you really connect with them. But before that, you wanna build your own website, your personal website, logo and everything. But the most important thing with this is definitely have a professional presence, an online website. Reach out to them through either email. LinkedIn is a great place as well to reach out as well to build that relationship. Reach out to the corporate director of these companies. If you want to see example of that, you can check out our website, beyondchn.com. Standing for Beyond Corporate Housing Network.com. We have built a network of corporate housing providers across the nation. And if you're a part of our network, you can tap into our network as well. And then it's easy for you to get corporate clients, easy for you to get housing as well, because they've seen that you can leverage our network, our track record, right? We've done hundreds of deals nationwide, hundreds of different partners, 20 years combined experience, right? So that's something that you can leverage because the power of the network is in the network, guys. So if you want to do that, you can book a call with our team below and have a one-on-one conversation with our top advisor. We can give you an hour of their precious time worth over $1,000 free as part of my give back. But also at the end, if you feel like it's something that we can help you to have a coaching, a mentorship program, then apply for it. But that call is definitely free for you, okay? All right, how much can you make from this business? As much as you want. On average, per property, you make about $2,000 to $4,000 a month net profit, depending on where you are. If you're in like Texas, about $2,000 a month. If you're in like California or like hotspot like New York or Florida, it's about $3,000 to $5,000 a month, right? So depending on where you're at in the country, the harder the market, the harder the rent, the more you can make, okay? So that's the beautiful thing about it. There's another video you can click on right here. You will see the breakdown detail of exactly what the profit margin is, how much you should charge, how much is investment, how much is the return and all of that. Bonus, what are the top markets in the country to do this? So Houston is definitely a good one because it got hurricane. The other one would be like Florida area, anywhere from Fort Lauderdale all the way down to Miami, over to Tampa, because it's got a lot of hurricane flooding as well. There's hail, tornado in Dallas, Texas, on California, San Francisco. There's earthquake, there's fire, or any of those areas that have consistent fire, earthquake, etc. There's snowstorms on the northeast. Chicago definitely have a lot of snowstorms. So those are the top areas for you to look at. However, don't be discouraged if you're not in one of those areas. One, you can expand in those areas because these is a very minimal management-based business. Now, if you're not in one of those areas, you can start in your own areas because chances are most people don't even know about this exists. So your competition is very, very small. And if you can be a king of a hill, you're gonna reap all the benefit. So don't be discouraged if you're in like North Dakota or whatever, right? You can still do it, right? And test it out, test the market out. And if it works for you, you're gonna win like 100x your investment very much for a long, long time. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the detailed stuff of how you can get started with insurance housing. Now, for more information, I highly recommend the video, How I Manage 23 Properties and Dominate the Real Estate Space, Creating the Life of My Dreams. So click on that link, you get more detail. Remember, if this information is valuable, which I'm sure it is, share this, like this, hit the notification bell, subscribe, so that way you don't miss any of the new episodes that will coming up that will change your life forever.